Welcome back, Barkers. This is episode Who Knows of the Daily Bark podcast.
This is episode 3.
I'm Amelia.
Moving on from that.
It's not that hard to keep track of.
Who are you?
Who am I?
No one knows.
Dylan
Why are you
Parks.
here?
Okay.
Start off real hostile.
I'm Allie.
I'm John.
And I'm Matt.
Good.
Bam.
Good.
Good job,
It's the
guys.
holiday season.
I already have to pee.
Alright, so podcast is over. So we'll see you guys
Thank you
next
for
Thanks for
coming.
listening.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Cue the
Thank you
music.
to our sponsors.
Dylan's Bladder is our sponsor.
So, Matt, you are a connoisseur of Thanksgiving food.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you like Thanksgiving food. So does everyone. I just looked at you
Everyone loves
first.
Thanksgiving food.
Al, you're a connoisseur of Thanksgiving food.
I sure am.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food since Matt had attitude?
Well, mine is this, like, my stepmom makes this cheesy potato dish, and that is so good, and it's my favorite, and it's like hash browns, like, a bunch of different cheeses in it. It's very good.
You can never go wrong with potatoes and cheese.
Period.
Like, no matter what
Potatoes.
shape, form, anything.
Amelia's
Every
thing is
single day for
potatoes.
lunch, I have had potatoes in some form.
We were
Dylan's
having
back.
a
Welcome
good
back,
conversation,
Dylan. Dylan just ran in.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Seems to be
It's
a
okay,
very
take your time.
Anyway.
This must be really difficult.
Well, like, what are the Thanksgiving
Oh
foods?
my god.
turkey,
Turkey.
ham, mac
I'm
and
thinking-
cheese.
Just
Mashed
I'm thinking, like,
potatoes.
green bean casserole.
Ew.
That's what I'm... Because,
Oh.
like, I don't like turkey.
I s-
I dislike turkey a lot.
You can
Dylan.
leave.
Dylan.
The door's
I just
right
made
there.
the same like face of like what?
Disgusting.
Like,
Disgusting.
what?
I
Green
saw
bean casserole?
I saw a poll where apparently in Ohio, I'm pretty sure, green bean casserole is the least liked Thanksgiving dish.
As it
I don't
should
even,
be.
I don't even like green bean casserole that much.
Then why did you
But
say
I don't even know if I like Thanksgiving food.
Who's
in
conducting this
Okay,
poll?
think to my house. You like the food we
general. I like
eat?
mashed potatoes, but that's like a year-round
The cheesy
food.
potatoes that do you make?
I have grown to not like those.
Oh my god.
You've had them twice in
Get
1 year.
out of here,
No,
Dylan.
Or
my parents,
once a
my,
year.
my parents make them all the time.
Get out of here, Dylan.
I don't
Now,
understand that.
now that your toot is gone. what's
You
your-
called me fat. And
I didn't. I said.
What?
I did not. I said you're a connoisseur of food, and then I said fine. Skinny Mini, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I would say my favorite Thanksgiving food is either some form of potatoes, whatever that is,
Period.
or mac and cheese with breadcrumbs on top.
Oh, that's actually really good. What about you, John?
Wait. Mac and cheese. Okay.
You know, you
Mac
already
and cheese.
you already
You already
exited
picked
yourself
one.
from
turn
this.
You
is
already
over.
picked one.
No,
It is
you're
my
done.
turn to talk.
Next slide.
I will end
Next
the
slide on this
recording.
presentation.
John, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I would say like chicken and noodles. Just
Oh.
any
Yes, they're so
form of chicken
Oh
and
wait,
noodles is
soup.
good.
I forgot that soup.
Noodles?
My grandma makes.
And the ones my dad
Just-
makes, he makes them like homemade. So good.
Just
Ooh.
noodles are so good.
period.
Thanksgiving
Matt likes
noodles.
nudes.
Who invented pasta? Was it the
Whoa.
Italians?
NOODS.
Matt, this is a family podcast. How dare you?
Amelia's putting words in my mouth.
Mrs. Fields
I-
is listening
we all
to
I,
this
heard
right
it.
now.
I said NOODS. Noodles. Well,
You're
thank
such
you-
a comedian.
I know.
Oh.
Thank you all for asking. My favorite Thanksgiving food is
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Amelia, what's your favorite Thanksgiving
Why, thank
food?
you for being inquisitive, John.
I just thought of a
Inquisitive.
really funny vine. The vine where they're like, "Hi, my name's Chelsea. What's your favorite dinner food?" Does
Have you
anyone know?
I
that?
know that one.
Okay.
But do you know the video of Demi Lovato? Someone asked her like, "What's your favorite dish?" And she goes, "A mug," and it's like you can hold it. It's like not too hot. Have you seen that? Because like British people call like foods dishes, and so she's like, "What's your favorite dish?" And she goes, "A mug," and I was like, "Demi, no."
Serves her right.
Period. It's so funny. Look look it up because it is so funny. She's like,
With a handle.
yeah, she's like, you can grab it so it's not hot, and it's like, I love drinking my coffee out of it. I was like, Demi.
What was the
Oh my
interviewer's reaction to that?
The interview wasn't on camera, but I wish I could have seen it. She was probably
Oh
like,
man.
She probably just gave her the blankest stare of anyone ever.
She's like, I'm turning in my stand card, thank you.
she's like, wow, the interview's over. Anyway,
You're going to jail.
what were we talking about?
Potatoes. That's my favorite
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving
Oh.
Potatoes.
Awesome.
food. Thanks.
Mashed, cheesy, like where we thinking?
It'll depend because sometimes like my parents make them different every year. Have you guys ever had like the baked potatoes with like marshmallows?
Sweet
What?
potatoes.
What?
Sweet potatoes with like marshmallows.
I don't.
I love
Oh.
potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't like sweet potatoes.
No,
but
I've
with
never
I
had
like
that.
sweet potatoes.
Exit stage right.
Or left.
No,
There's lots of it.
this is my house.
There are so many ways to exit stage.
I know.
But I
Into
said
the
right.
crowd. Crowd, sir.
I said exit
Break
stage
the
right.
Backwards.
You can just walk right off the stage and fall. Break a leg.
Literally.
Speaking of stages, the play
So good.
was very good.
It was very
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, good job.
2 of these people have not seen it yet.
Oh, way to just rat us out.
Yeah.
I'm
they saw
seeing
the
it on
preview.
Sunday.
Yes, I
But they saw
haven't
the-
seen
We
the play,
saw the
but I
preview.
saw
We're
the,
seeing it either.
Are you
yeah,
seeing
Sunday.
it Sunday, Amelia?
probably Sunday.
It's
That's
so
the-
good. So funny.
It's
We
so
loved
funny.
the preview. I was cry laughing during
Yes.
the preview.
Logan-
It was great.
Logan
In the
and
first
his
scene,
shorts.
the Logan came out. He didn't have his shorts on, and I was scared.
I was like, that was the best part.
Yeah, and then he came out in the second showing of him, and he had him on. I was like, this play's great.
Period.
That was a
made the
deciding
whole
factor.
thing.
Some of
And-
you may remember Logan from our very first episode of
Yes.
the podcast, so go
He's a
see
busy
him.
bee.
He's just
You-
he's
when
And-
this comes out, it will. Hopefully, you saw him when he was in his manly
Oh.
shorts. Yeah.
Very manly.
I would just like to
Yes,
say,
manly, that's how I would describe it.
Reese's character Mavis, amazing.
The best. When I get married,
That's
for
gonna
quotes,
be you.
it's gonna be me. So
Also, the
What-
musical is Shrek.
Yeah, the
Is that
musical is
exciting
Shrek.
or what?
Did they
I'm
announce
excited.
that at the show?
They announced
No.
it at the
Oh, okay.
show. They're supposed
What?
to. They announced it at the show.
They didn't it. On
I just knew
Friday.
because someone told me about it.
Well, no, I knew, but like
On the
they
last
didn't
night
announce
is when
it.
they're supposed to announce it. So Sunday they're supposed to announce it, but it's supposed to be Shrek the musical.
Well,
I'm
this will
trying
come
out for
after
Shrek.
Sunday, so
Yeah.
we're not spoiling anyone.
So
I will try out for Shrek.
to be
We're
Shrek.
holding.
Yeah.
We have
The
that on
thing is
recording.
with Shrek the
We are
musical,
holding
Yes.
you to that.
There's
Hold me
so
to
many
it.
different versions. Like with Shrek the musical, there's like young Fiona, teenage Fiona, and then Fiona. And so like I don't know if that's how we're gonna do it, but I know in Shrek the musical, like on Broadway and stuff, like there's 3 different actors for one person, which is weird.
Well, that leaves me bigger chances to be Fiona.
You have a one. You have a 1 in
You're
3
the
or
Fiona.
a 2
Newark
in 3
Catholic, I
chance.
think, is the one that did it last year. Like Newark's one did it, and my friend AJ was Lord Farquaad,
Yes.
and he had to be on his knees the whole time.
Oh,
As
that's
Lord Wayward.
miserable.
Yeah, but I think it'll be good.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
If we don't have a I Need a Hero from cameo from Shrek 2, Fairy Godmother on the piano.
Period.
Scary Godmother? What?
No.
Stop
It's
it.
not Halloween anymore.
Dylan,
We
you're
already did that
obsessed with that
podcast.
movie.
Yeah. Why are you obsessed with that movie?
Why aren't you obsessed?
Um,
Don't shush me. I will do what I want.
I would just like to let the audience know that Dylan is holding up a finger gun. and
Yes, I
Matt-
do concealed carry.
And
Dylan.
so
Oh my
is
gosh.
Matt now.
Cut
oh my
that out.
gosh.
Hey,
Now
you did
we're all
too.
doing
Now
Oh my
we all
gosh.
have
Oh,
handguns
watch out, guys.
out.
Everyone pointed Dylan.
This is a family show.
It's like that scene
Not
in The
anymore.
Office.
Not anymore.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today.
Let's put
We should
down
just
our
abruptly cut out
guns.
at that part
Yeah.
and then just like cut back in and we're like, hey, like
We're
not
back.
address it.
I just
You do a
cracked my
loud beep.
toes. I hope they didn't hear that.
And they're like, hey, thanks for watching the Daily Work podcast. Or
Dylan
listening
just
to.
cuts in and he's under his blanket, just recording with the mic really close to his face.
Do not expose my secrets. That's literally how I do it.
Dylan is the
Aw.
editor, so.
And I spend so much time, so many blood,
I know.
sweat, and tears.
So many
blood.
blood.
So many blood.
Like,
Editors are underappreciated.
Period.
What is underappreciated?
Let's
Editors.
all thank Dylan for editing our not too loud so the mic doesn't freak out.
Okay. Okay.
Round of applause.
That was a good
Yup.
circle.
Oh my goodness!
Good jokes.
I want.
We just
okay.
clapped in a
All
circle
right.
one at a time.
All right. So, are we getting to the
I think
meat
so.
of the
The
pod?
meat.
It's game time.
All right. We have another game.
Oh boy.
I'm
What's it
excited.
called?
god.
I don't know, John. What is the game?
Okay,
called?
it's called Nuclear Winter. Yet another thing we stole from the Jen and Julian podcast,
You're
but we
should've
made it our own. We took the format and we did
What
our
is
thing.
that format, John?
So, essentially, this game is about an apocalypse, and we're
Okay.
in a apocalyptic bunker safe place, and we have like 15 people in there, but we can only keep 5. There's only room for 5. So,
As well as us. So like,
as well
there's
as
5
us.
of
So
us.
there's 5 of
and
us.
So can we get rid of each other?
No.
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 Out of
Why
the
would
15
we want
Immediately
to?
do
Do you have a reason to get? Yeah, she's pointing at Dylan right now.
Wait, is there any other
I
reason?
suddenly want to leave this action team.
Well, that
You won't
is
be
fine
missing
by
your
me.
editor.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay.
And what about it? We'll post the whole
Anyways.
thing uncut.
That's not good.
So we have 15 people, and we whittle it down to 5. But these aren't just any ordinary people. They are famous people, famous characters, people you may know. I don't know.
Oh.
But, little fun extra thing, each of them have some sort of crazy attribute, characteristic about them that we also made up, and we're going to pair them side by side.
So we're deciding out of the 15 which 5 of them we want to keep
Have in our bunker.
have
Right.
in our bunker. Okay.
Yeah.
Like during
For-
the apocalypse.
For
Who
the
we think
rest
is the
of the
most, like,
apocalypse.
Oh,
useful?
and it's also Thanksgiving.
Okay, so,
So like who
So,
are we
like,
eating Thanksgiving dinner with?
Who do we
Okay.
want to eat Thanksgiving with in our bunker
Mhm.
apocalypse?
yes. Okay.
Mind you, you have to
So, like,
hunt
so
food
we
with
have-
these
we have
Yes,
two
in the
piles.
apocalypse, you do have to fiend for
Scavenge.
food
Yeah.
and the
So-
nuclear waste. Who is going to be used?
And celebrate American history
I thought you were
in the bunker.
American.
What?
I thought you were American.
Anyways, we have a pile of names and a pile of characteristics.
And we.
And we don't have bowls, so they're in Wii, like Nintendo Wii game cases. One of them's Just Dance 4, the other one is Wii Sports Resort. Arguably the 2 best Wii games.
I would
I've
have to
been in.
agree.
I mean,
Not even
have
argue.
to
They
agree.
are.
If there were
Right.
3 of them, Mario Kart.
Don't
Wii
even.
would
No,
be the
do
other
not
one.
even. Shut up. Get out.
what about Smash Bros. Brawl?
Ooh,
That is the best
That's
one.
a good one.
That's a good one.
I
Yeah.
have that case in here as well. If you wanna. And Animal Crossing
Change it.
City Folk.
Okay.
Change it now.
We have
Oh,
to.
Animal Crossing. Okay. Anyway, let's get.
We're
let's
getting off
start here.
topic.
Does someone want to be in charge of?
I want to be in charge of one of them. Wii Sport
I
Resort.
can, I can be in
yes.
charge of
Can we
one
like
of
take
them.
turns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess me and Amelia will go first.
All right.
And then
We
okay.
can
So
do
our
this.
first character. I won't look. I saw the first one.
Okay.
Okay. Our first one. It's the same one that I saw. Is Amanda Bynes.
Yes.
Amanda
Queen
Bynes.
herself.
Amanda Bynes, who smells gross, but not that gross, just like a little.
The best.
All right.
Right
Who's
off the bat, do
got
we
a
want her
strong-
at our Thanksgiving?
Well, let's decide that once.
Yeah, we get
everyone's
all the
picked
names out there,
Yeah.
and
can-
then we decide. We weigh our options.
All right.
I can
So,
do one.
All right,
Let's
Matt
go,
gets
yeah,
the
this
next
one.
character.
Matt and Dylan.
Person, not character. Who will
So
be
do I
joining
say
us?
first?
Yeah, you say the person first, and then Dylan reads. Oh, I'll read this one. It's a girl named Lakin, spelled L-A-I-K-Y. And-
Get-
Lakin.
Get rid of her.
I don't want her.
Yeah, I didn't even finish spelling your
It
name.
doesn't matter.
L-A-I-K-Y-N-N-E.
Get rid of
Lincoln
her.
is not a name.
Girl whose name is Lakin.
who graduated from Transylvania University.
Exit! Leave!
I just want to say that they literally harassed me in my school email.
Wait, they harass us all.
Like,
I get like
yes.
400
I-
emails from
For
Transylvania.
those of you who don't know, Transylvania University is an actual college that just keeps relentlessly emailing us to apply.
We
to
we
their
talked
school.
about this in the last
Did we?
pod.
I
It's
think
still
we did.
relevant. We're
Yeah.
still getting emails from
We're still
Transylvania
getting
And I don't know how many
University.
times they're going to have to email me to where they realize that I am not.
Right. They
Like,
go
I
to
am
my
not.
spam now because I got something.
We should apply just because.
We're all
Apply.
going to
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania University.
All right, now I have the characters and Allie has the
Don't look at 'em.
descriptions. I'm literally taking one that's face down. All right. This person is Ashley Tisdale.
Ooh.
Sharpay Evans from High School Musical, for those of you who don't know.
Or Maddie from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Or Ashley Tisdale from her debut album.
Oh,
What?
she's a superstar.
Period.
Oh, it says blind.
Okay. I was like, does it Bund? What is
So
It's like,
Ashley
no.
Tisdale.
Who is not blind but insists on learning how to echolocate.
Wait. Okay.
John is very creative.
I can just
That's a good
imagine
one.
like them walking around like refusing to open their eyes, clicking their tongue.
She's not even blind.
Is not blind,
But
but,
she
refuses
will
to open their
Learn
eyes.
how to echolocate.
Persistent.
Oh, what is this?
Is this a
John-
side conversation?
No, we're not talking.
Would you like to share this with the rest of the
Well,
class?
there was one time for my birthday, I had a couple people over to my house and we played a game called Murder in the Dark. And Matt said, echolocation! And John decided to start going to try and find people in the dark. So yeah, that's just it.
Okay. Next
This is another
person
long one.
You have
is
One Direction is in Just Dance 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the guy responsible for Fire Festival.
Wait, this kind of applies to
Wait.
this fits him, I think. Has a Gucci belt and makes fun of you for not having a Gucci belt.
Why does that?
For those
That
of you
fits.
who
It
don't know
fits.
what Fire Festival is, it's essentially, it was like supposed to be Coachella-esque festival, music-y, Instagram-worthy type thing, and it ended up being absolute chaos. Nothing was organized. It wasn't even real. A lot of
People were like
spent-
starving and
Yes,
stuff.
a lot of people
Didn't have a
spent
place
a lot
to
of
sleep.
money to
TanaCon
travel.
2.0.
Yeah.
TanaCon
Ooh.
2.0.
You know
There's
who?
some good documentaries out
I know.
there
I
about
watched. I
this.
think the Netflix one.
I think I watched that
or was the
one.
Hulu one? I can't remember which one I
They're-
watched because there was.
They're
Why did,
essentially
when you
the
said
same.
Fire
I saw one
Festival,
of them.
I thought of the Minecraft festival that
There's
someone made.
people that hold music festivals in Minecraft, and I went to one.
Yeah, that's what I
And it
thought
was
of
good.
when
I
you
had
said
fun.
Fire Festival.
I was
You
there
have
for
to,
like 2
buy a
hours.
ticket for
No,
diamonds.
there's like a website where it's like a radio basically, and they just play music, and then it syncs in with like a game, and like famous people play as Minecraft characters, and like go
What?
there. Like Charlie XCX
That's
was there.
awesome.
Are you serious? You met
Like, it was
Charlie
actually
XCX
I didn't meet
in-
her, but I
in
saw her.
Minecraft.
I saw
She was
Charlie
playing
XX
Minecraft.
in Minecraft. What
That's
did you
amazing.
do?
What did
But
you
yeah,
do?
it was good.
All right. Who's our next person, Allie?
A nurse.
Interesting.
Just a nurse.
Who took a gap year to go backpacking in Europe?
Oh my gosh! Well, ooh.
A nurse
Well, I
going
could.
backpacking?
Okay, she could be pretty valuable because I feel like she has some life experience.
Yeah.
and she's also a
and
nurse.
some death experience.
So like that's
Yeah,
a
she's
win-win.
She
Yeah.
probably
Nurse.
knows some
True.
sort of
Yeah.
foreign language. Likes to travel. Maybe that's not useful in a bunker.
But like life experience.
back-
When they go
Backpacking,
scavenge.
Backpacking. Yeah.
Yeah. that's
She
a
can
skill.
tell you the name of the different mountains, sheep.
All right, who's next?
She can tell you about her soul search.
We have a ninja.
Who always puts their shoes on the wrong foot?
Oh, that's
no.
annoying.
A really bad ninja.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to run and like hop on walls, parkour style.
So he's just, like-
wrong
He's
shoes
just
on.
falling and like breaking things everywhere.
So the most unsilent ninja you've ever heard.
Okay, so our next person is
You having trouble?
a serial killer named Kiana,
Who is on fire?
who is on fire.
He was on fire all the time.
The serial killer named Kiana.
That's spelled Kiana.
In case
Thanks.
you were here.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It's not Lakin.
Our next character is Bree Sutherland.
Yeah.
Who wants to invest in a pyramid scheme?
Yes, she would.
Bree Sutherland would.
That would be really interesting in a bunker. Like, someone starts a pyramid scheme.
And
then
you guys
the
ever
plot
thought
would
about
be like,
investing to invest?
She's like, think about it.
Invest
She's
in
like
your-
the psychology behind it.
The more you sell.
We're like, Bree,
Tell
we're
your
gonna
other
die.
bunker mates, and then tell those bunker mates to sell to their bunker mates.
And get it around.
Get it around.
Go tell the mutants that are outside the bunker doors.
Dylan didn't read one.
I already
Yeah.
picked it. I just handed it to you.
I was like, what?
Okay. Our next person is Josh Peck.
Josh Peck,
Yes.
who keeps threatening to call the police.
What phone?
Why?
What police?
Exactly.
He's delusional.
Yeah.
Guys,
So,
David Dobrik's holding me hostage.
He's filming. He's like, what was that?
Are you rolling?
Are you ready?
Yes,
Man.
we're ready.
We have Shark Boy. He can't even handle it. Matt can't stop laughing.
And he has really shaky hands.
Yes.
I remember
Dream,
seeing
dream.
Dream.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream.
dream.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Our next person is Victoria Justice.
Ew. Who will not stop singing old Nicki Minaj songs.
Wait.
Yes, I think we all sing.
How appropriate.
Yes.
These like worked out
If
really
only it
well.
was
These
touching.
really paired up well.
Yeah. The universe aligned and just
Mm.
gave us these.
Alright, so the next person is Scrappy Doo.
Oh,
Scrap.
Wait, who is that?
He wrote it and he goes,
Not
"Ugh."
Scooby Doo, but his.
I was
little-
thinking like who's
Oh.
really annoying, and I thought of Scrappy.
But I love how you like he said it and you were like surprised. You're like,
oh,
Ew, him.
I wrote
Scrappy-Doo,
these.
but-
yes.
Who, every time they use chapstick, they take a little bite. That can get
That's
really
safe on
annoying.
food. You know what I mean?
No,
What?
no.
we're not keeping.
No,
we're not keeping
because
Scrappy Doo.
It's the
Why
apocalypse.
not?
There's gonna be some
Anything.
radiation burns everywhere, and you might need some chapstick.
He's
I
hogging
think
it.
I don't know if chapstick can help radiation burns.
What
The
else
thing
is
is,
gonna help?
that's more food for us. If he can live off of
I agree.
chapstick, we get
No,
more.
it is.
food.
This is a dog we were speaking about.
That
And
we're
he's
not
living a-
keeping anyway. We're getting rid of him.
John's
We
decided.
will cook that
Like,
dog.
Him and Lakin.
I don't understand
Okay.
the argument here. Him and Lakin, yeah.
They can live outside together.
Our next person is Oprah.
Who refuses to wear socks.
Ew.
Oprah,
I
you are-
love bread.
I love bread.
I feel like that's an okay
And I
trait.
hate
That's not
socks.
too
Because that's not harming anyone.
What if
It's
stink- what if her
annoying,
feet stink,
but
though?
like, yeah.
I don't really want to
Oh,
be
we have two
life
left.
lectured while I'm in a bunker. Like, dude, what is there to live for?
I
Like,
love bread.
She's like not wearing socks. Duh.
Okay, this is okay. A Dr. Phil wannabe.
Who loves cats, but like too much.
I love
Like annoyingly too much.
So they would hate Scrappy.
Is this the last one?
This is the last
This
one.
is the last one.
All right, the last
Crazy.
And Matt has left us for
Yeah,
some
he's gone.
I don't know.
So he's getting skipped.
So I have a plumber.
who is a vegan.
Oh.
I love that.
We
I
don't
feel like
have
they're
to
gonna be
worry
really picky.
Not in my
Yeah,
bunker.
if they're vegan. Yeah, you can't be vegan during a nuclear.
Nuclear. Thank you.
Pass
Well,
down
honestly,
the
I'm okay
chance.
with it because then they're not gonna eat any of the Thanksgiving food.
But we're gonna
More
have to
for
take care
us.
of
More,
them.
yeah.
What about your green bean casserole, Dylan? He's gonna eat all of it.
There's dairy in that. Cream and mushroom soup. That's dairy in that.
All right, guys. So let's start with someone who we don't like.
Scrappy Doo.
Lakin.
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 Wait, we need to like explain why we
Yes.
don't like
Okay,
them.
so a girl named Lakin who graduated from Transylvania University. Why don't we think she's a
I don't think
vital
we need
part
to
of
Because
her
all
explain?
she's, I feel like she's gonna, she will embody Transylvania University. I feel like, and will not leave us alone.
name's
She'll be like,
Lakin.
please enroll.
Her name is
Please enroll.
Lakin. Oh,
Excuse
excuse
you.
you.
Yeah, get off your phone.
I'm sorry. I was just making sure that the serial
So
killer.
you decide to. Oh,
Never
Anyways,
mind.
moving
okay,
on.
a girl named so we don't like Lakin.
No, she's out.
We should put her in like the
She's
maybe
out.
pile. Should we like?
No.
Maybe?
No.
Cause like.
Should we sort them into maybes and
Your
then
nose
yeah.
is-
And then we
Alright.
can say.
We'll start with maybes and for sures,
Okay.
and then
I
we'll
feel like we
kinda-
should for sure keep the nurse.
The
Yes.
nurse
She-
who
Well, do
took
we
a
want
gap year.
Well, do we
Yes.
want to eat with her? Because when she's like,
But
oh, that's
she-
not
she
sanitary.
She'll have
Very
good
good.
stories. You know, she
Yeah.
took a
Yeah.
year.
Oh yeah. And I'll
And
make-
she's
Right.
a nurse.
She can tell if some
Conversationalist.
if
If someone
food
starts
is safe or
choking,
not,
yeah.
We
Let
need
them
her.
choke.
Wrong.
More food for
Let
us.
them
Dylan,
choke.
you're gonna be
we
the one to
like
choke.
her.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let me choke.
Definitely keeping the nurse.
Okay.
Yes.
Keeping the nurse. That's one out of our 5 guys. Let's stay with
Yeah.
maybes for right now.
Okay.
How are we feeling about Shark Boy with really shaky hands?
No, because he's gonna make a mess, and then we have to clean it up.
That's
But if
just
he's like
stuffing
half Shark
everywhere.
Boy,
Explain.
He could
Because he's
defend
always
us.
eating and
comes
make
to
food.
worse,
He could catch the food.
Wait, doesn't he also shoot like water out of his hands?
Yeah, so
Yes.
no.
And
That
we have
could-
unlimited water.
Yes.
Ooh.
But he still lives with us. I just don't want
What's
to eat
that
with him.
supposed to...
Well, this is just a maybe pile.
Do I want to share a dinner with Shark Boy? No!
Well, you
Can you-
have to.
Dylan, can you handle one dinner to have unlimited water supply?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could handle it, but why would I need a limited
What if
water
he
supply?
drowns us?
Yeah,
Just gets,
exactly.
Like, super mad at us.
He has
Starts
shaky
shooting.
hands. What can he do?
He can't-
We'll make fun of him.
He can't aim. He's just like,
Yeah. He's like, wait.
just like-
And you're just like,
Look, he's gonna make a mess. He's gonna get everything wet.
I think we should leave
Let's
him.
put
Maybe.
him in the maybe pile, yeah. With Lakin for
Majority
some
rules.
reason.
For
Not,
some-
there is
Lincoln
not
who
some
doesn't
reason
deserve
about
to be
it.
So, what about the person responsible for Fire Festival who has a Gucci belt and makes fun of you for not having a Gucci belt?
That's probably.
Keep it.
No.
Are you Dylan's
I
He's
kinda-
fun to make fun of.
Because I want him
I-
to tell stories.
I think he's a good idea because he can scam other people out of their supplies.
What other people?
But what about Bree? Pyramid scheme.
Isn't everyone else
We have
like,
2
gone?
people who can do that.
Bree's very good. At
Or we could burn
Is-
him,
okay.
catch him on fire, FYRE, eat him if need be.
We already have.
Is
Hey.
We're not
hold
cannibals.
on,
Hey.
hold on.
If push
Why would
comes
we not
to
eat
shove-
Shark Boy first? That's
Let's-
shark.
That's what I said. I
Right,
have
then
no
we're not being cannibal.
Exactly.
BRB.
Hold on. So is this like a Fallout scenario where there's other people like on the surface, or is it
I assume
everyone is
so.
gone except for us?
That is an undisclosed fact.
Well, that needs
Fact.
to be that needs to be.
How,
But why does that
how
matter?
would we do
Definitely
this? It's
other
like a
people.
post-apocalyptic. There could be other people, but because the
But why does that
environment is
matter?
so hazardous, we don't know.
Because
So that
we need
the-
people to defend us.
So that the person
steal
who's
from them.
so that the person who scammed
We're just
people for
discussing.
Fire Festival could scam other travelers
For
we can
what?
just kill the other travelers. We don't need to scam
For
them.
with
what?
Shark Boy with the shaky
Yes.
hands.
You can
So is he?
eat them. I
I'm
don't
still
know.
thinking about him trying to fill up a glass of water. Just him trying to fill up a cup, but he can't get it in there because
He's like, wait.
his hands like moving.
And he's trying to hold the other one, so it's so good.
So
Happened to Lava Girl.
I think I say no.
We don't know.
we don't want the
She
fire
probably
fest
caused
man.
the.
Because like he's just gonna make fun of us.
She was out
Why
to
are we
get him.
not putting
Yeah.
Lakin in the know?
Comedy.
I
We
didn't,
might want her.
What?
We might.
We can
want
Because we can make fun of her.
That's what I think fire person should.
Or he's gonna be like, I have a Gucci belt. What do you have?
Personality.
personality.
Not a scandal that literally surrounds my whole life.
Okay, well we're in. Nukes have fallen. Who cares at this point?
Who cares about a Gucci belt?
He
Fire
obviously
Fest guy
had.
probably caused the nuclear.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
Him and
probably
Lava
did it.
Girl.
Him-
Watch out, man.
How are we feeling about Amanda Bynes, who smells gross, but not that gross, just like a
Amanda
I don't
little.
know.
So good.
No.
Yeah.
Man, that's who we can make fun of.
No, because we're going to be sitting by a smelly person.
We don't have to sit by her.
But
She
not-
doesn't.
sit-
Not
she can,
that
she can sit at the
bad.
kids' table.
Not
Yeah.
that bad.
Not that.
She's not that smelly, Dylan. Come
Maybe
on.
pile for
Oh
now.
my gosh.
How's
Maybe.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
What about Bree Sutherland, who wants
Keep.
you to invest in a pyramid scheme?
We
I
have
want to
to
invest in
keep
one.
Bree.
We have
yeah,
to
we
keep
have to
Bree.
keep
Because I'm interested in this pyramid.
Just for
scheme.
the
Yeah, me too.
for
I
the
wanna
comedy
know.
factor.
What do you think
Because
she's
she's
selling?
funny.
Exactly.
Tupperware. She's like the Tupperware
Tupperware.
salesman.
Tupperware.
It's a Tupperware pyramid scheme.
She would get you to buy it too.
Reminds
She's like,
me of-
there may be nukes, but you need Tupperware.
You know what isn't?
We'd
You know
all
what isn't
invest.
affected by nukes? Tupperware.
Strongest Tupperware in the world.
yeah.
Or she
That
could.
reminds me of the scene in Napoleon Dynamite where they're like, this Tupperware is so strong. They try and run over it with the car.
Yeah.
and
I
it
got-
like explodes.
I was watching this YouTube video and it was like movies that has zodiac signs, and Aquarius got Napoleon Dynamite, and I was like,
I love that movie so much.
it's
It's
so
a great
good.
movie.
That was my
so
favorite
good.
movie
What
as a
did
kid.
Pisces get?
I didn't watch that far into it.
Probably like
I saw Aquarius
what's a
and I was
really
like,
dumb movie?
Like what?
like a really bad and like
The
poorly
Notebook.
made. You're after.
I'm after. That is a great movie. After, based on the fan fiction about Harry Styles.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You
Hard
mean
and Scott.
Hard and Scott?
Hard and
Harry
Scott.
Styles. Anyways, how are we feeling about a serial killer named Kiana, who
We
is
didn't
on
get-
fire,
Well,
Scary
she
but
could start
interesting.
fires.
But like,
also
Yeah.
could defend us.
True.
Or
And she could
murder.
start
People
fires
try
if
to
you
Yeah, or murder
You just
us.
throw her into the wood,
ah,
and then there's a fire. She
It's
keep us
dinner
warm
time,
all the
Kiana.
time.
It's Thanksgiving
Okay.
feast time.
What if
But
she tries
how
to kill
long?
us?
How
Cook the
long
turkey.
should we?
Wait.
How long would she last?
What do you mean?
Because she's on fire.
well, obviously she's fine.
We've made
Yeah,
it to
I think she's-
Thanksgiving.
yeah,
a
we made
time,
it,
not
yeah.
a long
We've
time.
made it to Thanksgiving.
We made it to Thanksgiving.
So she's just like
so.
slowly like,
Wait.
you know, like when you light incense and like it's just kind of glowing.
I think this is like
Like from-
immortal realm because Shark Boy's here, so I don't really think
True.
she has a time limit on
That's
her
true.
like
Yeah.
existence.
I think she's safe because she's on fire. We can sense when she's coming. You know?
True.
And she'll keep us
Yeah.
warm. And
Yeah.
who says
Also, a lot of
she's-
serial killers like strive to be understood. So like, if we're there for her, then like I said, she could defend us, and
How
case
many
other
serial
people
killers
try
do
to
you know?
raid our bunker. You know what I
She's
mean?
trying to lure us in.
Okay, but is she
With
valuable
the-
at a
She can
Thanksgiving
cook
dinner?
food. She can keep us warm.
She could cook food.
She could catch the
Honestly, you
table
just-
on fire.
you just set a turkey on
that
top of
too.
her.
We can keep her locked up. There's ways to tame her.
But if
And
Shark
use
Boy's
her.
there, he could like
Put her out.
Yeah.
occasionally. Yeah.
Well, that would kill her.
no one.
No.
I feel like that would because
Th-
she has
there,
to
nowhere on the
fire.
paper that John wrote on does it say that that is her life source.
Check
I
the
feel
back.
like it is though. Check the back.
It's white.
False.
You just can't see it. It's invisible ink that only I can see.
Okay.
I think we should put Dylan in the no pile.
So how are we feeling about
Dylan's out. We're
Kiana?
trading him for Amanda
We want Lakin
Bynes.
now.
we want Lakin.
She's a maybe to know.
Maybe to.
I feel like she's
Who?
safe.
Fire?
I
Wait,
she's
Kiana.
safe.
Kiana? We need to like
We need
seriously
her.
consider her. She's
maybe
not,
to yes.
She's available.
maybe to yes.
Maybe to yes.
We have like 4 piles going.
All right.
I'm
She
okay
is
with her
valuable.
because we could set a turkey on top of her.
Yep.
That's
like,
what
it
we're
would-
saying.
and then it would
She can
burn.
cook the
This
food.
one-
I'm okay.
This
Tame
one's
her.
bittersweet. The plumber that's vegan, not so great because vegan being picky, but great because like plumbing, you know, like.
But like, what is gonna
What
happen
is-
during
yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner that we're gonna
Well,
need
if
plumbing
well,
for?
you after you eat a lot, sometimes your digestive system.
Look,
is
You
okay.
go outside.
Look,
There's
just
no
'cause he
plumbing
didn't eat
outside.
with us
It's the
doesn't
nuclear
mean-
war, baby.
No, but I'm saying he could be useful in the plumbing
Period.
sense.
It's over.
But he's
on
gonna be in our
toilets.
bunker anyway.
Plumbing
Is
doesn't
that
work
Is
anymore.
that for sure?
Yeah.
I thought we
'Cause
were
we're
sending
seeing
10
who
of
we-
them out to
Are we
just die.
Are we just digging a hole?
We
Yes,
keep
that
5.
we-
We send out 10.
Yeah.
We don't
Okay.
want them.
So
like
I don't.
Survivor.
I think we could use him.
Vote them out.
No.
Someone else could learn plumbing.
Yeah, like, what does
He's
a plumber
not-
Shark
really
Boy.
do?
He's not valuable enough. You know.
Okay,
put
so
him
he
in-
said no.
This needs to be a reality show.
I agree.
I want to see Big Brother, but apocalypse.
I love Big
All
Brother.
right.
Great
How are we
show.
feeling about Oprah who refuses to wear socks?
I'm okay with her.
I don't.
But
we
she-
already have.
But she doesn't
two,
add
possibly
anything.
We already-
3 out of the 5.
I feel
She doesn't
no
have
way
anything.
about her.
We
Do you
already
think she
have
still
him-
has gifts to
No.
like give us?
She'll
No.
keep our spirits high.
Mm.
But I don't need that. I need food. That's what I need.
I figured.
We already
Brie-
have Oprah. Bree's
I figured
Yeah.
right there.
Bree would keep our spirits high.
Yeah.
Bree,
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Oprah.
Bree's spirits
We don't
are
need
lower.
Oprah.
Bree would thrive
Josh
in the nuclear
Peck will
war.
run her over again.
That's why I put them both in there. I was like pitting them against each
Speaking
other.
of, how are we feeling about Josh Peck, who keeps threatening to call the police? But
I want him because he's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
funny.
But how long can you deal with that?
Put him in the maybe.
I
to
deal
yes.
with you, who point finger guns at me every 5 seconds. and say jail.
Moving on.
How
yeah.
are we
Moving
feeling
on.
about Victoria Justice, who will not stop singing
Get
old Nicki
Yes.
Minaj
rid of her.
song?
No.
Get rid
What?
of her.
Yes.
We have 2 very different.
I think we all sing get rid of her.
No.
Exit stage left.
Next
We already
slide.
have almost. We have 2 definites, 2 maybe yeses, and we can only keep 5.
Okay, well the 2 are definite and they have to stay.
I say no to Victoria
I
Justice.
say no
Yeah.
too.
No.
She's a loser and she knows it.
As Bree
I put her
Sutherland
in
Bree
says,
Sutherland
Cancel
said
culture.
that.
I don't like this.
I put
We
her in
need
the
to
maybe.
support
I put her in the
Victoria.
maybe.
there's too many maybes now, and then we're just
No,
gonna
there's
do this
maybe,
again.
maybe to yes, maybe to no,
There's already
and no.
there's already
5 piles.
7 possible maybes.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But there's 2 of those possible maybes that are more considered than the others.
Yeah, we were going to
A
reconsider
serial
our
killer named
options.
Anyway.
Kiana
She
and Josh Peck.
I'm not gonna let that go.
Yeah, I don't understand why not. What do you have against serial killers?
I agree. She needs to stay. Yeah, what do you
Can
have
we
against
all
serial
agree
killers?
that Dr. Phil wannabe who loves cats but like too much is a no?
No.
I agree with John.
No.
Why
He
do we
deserves
need
to stay.
him?
Dr.
we need
Because I
him-
need someone to protect Felix.
Okay, but we're bringing Felix.
Felix is Allie's cat, by the
I don't
way.
need
Yes,
Dr. Phil
Felix
to
is my
analyze me every 5 minutes.
Give me
about-
I'm saying I don't
$200.
want Dr.
True.
Phil.
Well, he
Oh,
can keep
okay.
us in line.
That's why I said we all
Well,
agree
we have
that Dr.
Oprah
Phil is
and
a
Dr.
no.
Phil.
Oh, okay,
so-
yeah.
Bree,
Phil's out.
Bree
Phil's
can
out.
cover all of these because
Honestly-
she's a psychiatrist, she's funny, and she's in a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Resourceful.
All right, Ashley Tisdale.
Please.
What?
Who's blind?
Oh, who isn't blind but
Her.
insists on learning how to
Please.
echolocate.
I'd say
Please.
yes.
I want to keep her.
I'd say yes
I want-
What if
because
she does learn how to echolocate?
Exactly.
She could
Someone
teach
goes
us.
blind.
She
She
could
could
teach
teach
us.
us.
She's
Yeah.
definitely yes. So if the power goes out one day.
It turns into Bird
Okay,
Box. We know
so
how
we
to
have
survive.
three. We have three.
We have echolocation. For
Guys,
Ish-
we have
Ashley.
three definite yeses right now, so we only have two spots.
We can always change them.
Do we
Yeah,
really
we
need the
can-
ninja with the wrong shoes on the
No.
wrong feet?
No,
That's
because he's
because
going to
he's a
ruin
failure.
everything.
we already might have a serial killer.
And how do
He's a
we feel
failure.
about Scrappy Doo, who every
No.
time they use chapstick,
John
they
has a
take
vendetta
little-
We
No.
said
Scooby-Doo.
no,
Wrong.
Okay, so he's in the no.
Yes.
as he should be.
Okay, so
John has a personal.
let me
vendetta
go through
against
the
her.
maybes. Don't say anything about any of them till I'm done. So the maybes. Victoria Justice, who will not stop singing old Nicki Minaj songs. A girl named Lakin, who graduated from Transylvania University.
Allie's making some intense.
I was told not to
Intense, like,
speak, but I will
Don't
make faces.
speak. Don't speak.
Don't speak.
Okay,
Find no
Gwen.
doubt.
Okay. Shark Boy, who has really shaky hands. Amanda Bynes, who smells gross, but not that gross, just a little. And then our two maybe to yeses, the serial killer named Kiana, who is on fire, and Josh Peck, who keeps starting to
Okay,
call
I
the
think we
police.
should get rid of Josh Peck.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm
Josh
saying if we
Peck.
have Kiana with fire, we
We need
might need
Kiana.
Shark Boy. With
Yeah,
the
I
water.
think we need
Yeah.
Shark Boy.
Shark Boy and serial killer Kiana.
Okay, so is this our
Is
final
Kiana not
group?
going to make
No,
a
I
mess?
want Kiana.
But your issue with Shark Boy is that he'll make a mess. Is Kiana not going to? And is Ashley Tisdale pretending to be blind not going to? I'm just saying.
So are we eating our Thanksgiving dinner with a serial killer named Kiana, who is on fire, Shark Boy, who has really shaky hands,
Yes.
a nurse who took a gap year to go backpacking in Europe, Ashley Tisdale, who's not blind but insists on learning how to echolocate, and Bree Sutherland, who wants you to invest in a pyramid scheme.
Yes.
I would say that's a pretty good group. That's
Yeah.
That'd be a
Solid.
very fun dinner.
that's a
Yeah.
good solid 10
And
people.
everyone else dies.
Should we talk about some honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions
I feel
are
like Josh Peck is an honorable
Josh
mention.
Peck,
Josh
who keeps
Peck is
threatening
an
to call the
honorable
police,
mention.
who
'Cause
will
that's
be
a-
missed.
That's a good time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll call the police.
What police?
Victoria Justice.
Do it.
Victoria Justice, who will not stop singing old Nicki Minaj songs.
I feel like that'd be fun because okay, like you're an idiot. Thank you.
We just
We're-
keep saying, I
That's
think
more
we
than-
all sing. She just starts crying.
In
Shut
her
up,
memory.
Victoria.
Another honorable mention is a girl named Lakin, who graduated.
She's not
from-
honorable, and she should be mentioned.
I think she'll be talked about on occasion. Be like, hey,
How much
remember
we hate
Lakin?
her?
Remember that weird girl named Lakin?
Who graduated from
Who is the recruiter for
Transylvania.
Transylvania University? And I think everyone else could die. The one responsible for Firefest, who has a Gucci belt.
He would survive. I feel like out in the wasteland.
He'd do his
He'll
own.
survive.
He did it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Him and Lava Girl, I'm telling you.
Alrighty,
did
guys.
it.
So our final group is John, Matt, me, Allie, and Dylan, and Bree Sutherland, a serial killer named Kiana, a nurse, Ashley Tisdale, and Shark Boy. Are we?
What a,
join.
what a
What a
group.
collection. Yeah.
If you want to join, you're gonna have to beat out those fine five that we just
They
decided
all
on.
have their flaws, though. So minus Bree.
What
She's perfect.
flaws?
Exactly.
Shaky hands.
That's not a flaw.
What?
According
Another
to Dylan,
face
it is.
made.
Wait, what? I was not.
Shaky hands.
That's not a flaw.
Anyway.
It's a disability. You can't help it. Just like Kiana can't help being on fire.
Yes, she can.
But she could help being a serial killer.
Alrighty. Are we good?
I think so.
we are.
That was.
That was good.
Are we talking about
Nom, nom,
music?
nom.
Oh, should I? Oh, wait.
Well, we'll be back.
Maybe.
That's what you made
Bye.
it for.
A quick break. We'll be back with some music, maybe. Hot
Wait,
takes.
can we have a sponsor for this?
Hello, Barkers. It's Bree Sutherland from Good Tup. When your life is a mess, don't you fret. Invest in Good Tup and save that mess. Invest in this no-fail investment opportunity. Invest in a lifetime. Get 3 of your closest bunker mates to invest in Good Tup, and I, Bree Sutherland, will deliver 3 cans of beans to your bomb shelter. Need to organize your post-apocalyptic pantry? Invest in Good Tup and make it fancy.
We're required by law to say that we are a pyramid scheme, but don't worry about it because we're totally legit and our products are quality. We're also required by law to say that our products are not quality and do not meet FDA standards. Good Tupperware is not microwave safe, dishwasher safe, and only safe to store food that will not be consumed or even smelled. So Good Tupperware may cause rashes, swelling, flu-like symptoms, and sometimes death. Do not use Good Tupperware if you plan to be pregnant, nursing, or at the age between 0 and 104, or even if you plan to live past 30 days. Good Tupperware is not responsible for any illness or death of any consumer product, so do not come for me and do not sue us.
Invest in Good Tup today. I, Bree Sutherland, approve this message. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Welcome back, Barkers. We asked you guys on our story if you wanted to hear some of our music recommendations, and you didn't really have a choice because we're going to do it anyway, but thank you for the support.
Definitely didn't ask.
So we're each going to give maybe a song or two that we think you should listen to if you haven't already. Mine is Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. It's her new song. It's a similar like vibey beat, but it's a lot different from what we talked about time, which was her creepy, scary vibe.
I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm excited.
I just like the very beginning, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Dylan, let me know if it's like too loud or something. It won't be forever. You can.
I had a dream. I got everything I want.
Martin Luther King.
Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare.
I
To
like it.
anyone who might care.
And some of the lyrics are kind of like really depressing, but I like the little
Oh, it's
like
Billy.
the beat drop is always very subtle, and it kind of increases, but it so subtly increases that you don't realize that you're kind of being like strung along, and it's like, okay, cool, repeat it, I want to listen again. So it's called Everything I Wanted by Billie
like that,
Eilish.
yeah.
And Phineas, he helped produce it, but
Okay, so the song I picked is called "Oh No" by Marina and the Black Diamond.
The Black
The what?
Diamonds.
start over.
Okay, so the song I picked is by
Marina and the Diamonds.
sorry,
Marina
The diamonds are black
and
now.
the Diamonds.
John messed me up.
Wow, this is my fault.
Thanks, John.
I'm just sorry.
Okay, so my song is "Oh No" by Marina and the Diamonds.
It was on Just Dance.
It was.
Don't do love, don't do friends.
The video's very.
Only after success. Don't need a relationship.
So I think it's a really good song.
It is.
Every time you play it in the car, we go hard. So
It's a
Yeah,
bop.
it is
It's
a
a
bop.
bop
It
and
is.
half. It's also on TikTok.
As it should be.
And if anyone wants, I think I have a video of Michael Embody and one of the Terry twins dancing to it on Just Dance when we were in
Oh, I saw
comp,
that.
which is a
I
college
love-
writing class.
That is
I think that's
valuable.
iconic. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
That's a good time.
Do you want me to explain the story?
Yes.
Why we
Sure.
were doing it?
Yes.
Okay, so it was a Thursday, and we usually have classes on Thursdays, but apparently we didn't. So, like, half the class was in there, and then we started piecing it together that we didn't have class. So then we checked our emails, and it turned out Anita had sent us, well, she's our professor. Anita had sent us an email that said, like, hey, sorry, just to remind you, we don't have class today. So we didn't know what to do. And then,
Clearly, you did know what to do. You
Clearly,
played Just
you
Dance,
played Just
as you
Dance.
should.
as we were playing Hangman, Mr. Fitz walks past, and we say that we should go get him and ask him what we should do. So we do, and he's like, oh, you guys don't have class today? We're like, no, I guess not. He said, well, do you guys want to go to study hall? We're like, not really. He's like, well, you guys can just stay in here without a teacher.
As
We're
they
like,
should.
okay.
This
And then
is
we played Just
incriminating
Dance.
Can we put this in the?
Information.
Yeah, we can't put this in the podcast.
Well, I'm telling you guys anyways. So, yeah, and then since we're in the health room, a guest speaker just walked in and watched us play Just Dance on the smart board.
She's like, what is this school?
She joins in.
She seemed into it, honestly.
She's like, wow.
Yeah.
Talent.
She goes and
Mhm.
speaks about what she saw.
Yeah.
She's like, I just walked in.
It was beautiful.
Every
That's
school
some
should be like this.
amazing-
Public school things.
Me when I watch Victoria's.
I was like, every school should be like this.
Why can't we paint our lockers?
Honestly, though.
Okay, so my song is called Intuition by her name is Liz. I'm not a huge fan of this person, but I just really like this song. It's very like retro sounding to me, kind of like I think of like 90s, like or not, maybe like 80s or 90s R&B, with like a modern twist, and I really like it.
Like a travel bag on. Like a big dress.
Who's
That's
that
it.
by?
Her name's Liz.
I'm like hearing some Britney Spears.
I know, it's
Yeah,
very like,
that
I
was
just,
Britney.
yeah, she does that. She did that.
When was that
She
song
did.
made?
It just came out Friday. Yeah. It's just very like, she's very like retro. Brings it back.
I was gonna say, it sounds like it was made in the 90s.
Yeah.
Where are my feet out of your face, John?
Oh, you're fine. No, you can. I didn't
They
mean for you to.
Don't sound great.
The stream it, buy it. I
So
didn't
just
buy
throw
it.
your money at her.
Just throw your money at this girl. She deserves it.
Period.
All right.
Also, her album is called Planet Y2K, which is also like retro. I feel because like Y2K.
Anyway.
Allie, do you have a song?
I do have
Is
a song.
it called?
It's called Beautiful Ghost by Taylor Swift. It's for the new Cats musical.
Oh.
And I'll just y'all know.
Follow me home if you dare to. I wouldn't know where to lead you. Should I take chances when no one took chances on me? So I watch from the dark, wait for my life to start with no beauty in my memory.
Did you say chances?
Yes. So she's like kind of, you can tell she's kind of trying to sing in a British accent because that's
Oh, gotcha.
they're supposed to be British for the movie. And I love the haunting melody and like the lyrics are just so beautiful and I love the song. I love
And the
it.
song, it's very like cinematic.
Yes,
the
you can
song
tell
is-
it's for a musical.
Yeah.
And She actually doesn't sing it in the movie. It's someone else sings it.
Oh, boo.
But
Well,
she did
I'm glad
get
she
to record
released
it.
her own version because that would be
Yes.
kind of sad if she didn't.
Yes, I'm glad too. And, well, basically, y'all need to go support her right now because she's going through it. Her music is being stolen. She can't perform it live because of a certain contract she signed at 15.
Scooter.
Scooter and Scott, they're refusing to allow her to let her perform her music because they still own the masters. So go support her. Throw your money at her. Throw a coin at her. Do whatever. Just support her.
Sad.
Sad. No one really needs to know. We're just John's
Do we?
hype men.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Sad.
Sad. Alright, hold on. So, my songs, all 3 of them, are not songs that you can listen to anywhere. Except,
Thank
I'm
you.
like, I mean, like normal, like streaming stuff. Should I just? Is that too many?
No, it's
No,
fine.
as
3.
many as
Sure
you
what you
please.
want.
Okay. One of them is, well, 2 of them are by Kanye West. I love what he is doing right now.
His new
It's
album.
incredible. I love it. Everything about it. Allie's leaving.
Yes, I am, but I'm gonna go plug my computer.
Oh, okay. It's not because
And
you
I'm
don't
also
like.
leaving.
Oh.
Like, no, I'm kidding.
All right. So here's the first one. This you can find in. It was on James Corden. He did Airpool Karaoke with Kanye.
Wow.
Just like carpool karaoke, except on a plane.
That's
Super
everything.
fun. Yeah, it is
I
everything.
didn't see that, but I love that.
It's pretty cool. Anyway, it was them 2 and then his entire like gospel choir on this plane, and they all just start like singing, and
That's
the
sick.
first song that they do is incredible, and here is a little bit of it.
Let's go. 2, ready.
Steady, are you ready? What's going on? Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? We live in the time.
All on a plane.
Isn't it great? All on a plane. My favorite part is when they start clapping. It gets me going. It's about to happen. Wait, there's more clapping coming. Just wait.
Just you wait.
Just you wait. And they're all like dancing. It's just a great time.
I love that.
I love it. It's so fun. Love what
Were they in
Kanye is
economy?
doing. Huh?
Were they in economy?
Probably. I mean, they're on
I'm
like
just
a
curious.
private.
Okay, I was like, were they just like doing
Yeah, I don't
that?
know.
Because that'd be everything.
They all bought
Kanye
plane tickets
forced
to the
everyone.
same plane.
And everyone's like,
They're walking. Kanye's like, everyone get off. We have
You
important stuff
don't.
to be doing.
you don't get to go to Florida anymore.
So, my next song is actually one that you can like find, except. So hold on, let me explain better. That was terrible. Kanye's doing his Sunday services, which are basically like musical church services that are like somewhere in between an hour and 2 hours, and he does them like all over the country now. And essentially, it's like a bunch of songs, some that are original, like gospel songs by him or whatever, and then some of them are like remixed popular songs. Like, I know he's done like Sia's songs, and like I think he did like maybe like a Katy Perry one or something, like I don't know, but he like takes songs, change the lyrics and melodies to make it gospel and like churchy and stuff and whatever. His song Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 is one that is definitely not a church song because it's one of his older ones, but he like redid it, took out the bad stuff, put in some good stuff.
Ooh.
And it's amazing hearing it like performed live with a giant gospel choir. It's amazing. I'll play a little bit of it, maybe skip a little bit. Here it is.
Jesus, you're the only power that can
can save this world today. You're the only power.
There's a long intro, I'm sorry. This is the part that you'll recognize. I know it was in a couple vines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful morning.
I love that one.
So that's that. Essentially, they're all like standing in a big circle, and they're going crazy. It's so fun. Should I even do my last song? Those were good. I forget what my last
I
song
think it was
was.
Victoria Monet.
It was the
Was it?
Victoria.
Oh,
Or did you
yeah.
wanna talk about-
I'll just
yeah.
I'll let Matt go, and then I'll come back to it. I don't want to be talking for too long. Let's split it
Matt,
up a
sorry,
little
Matt.
bit.
I can do.
Oh, I'm the
another
last one, aren't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does anybody have other ones?
No.
Do we need another one?
I'll just go. Okay, so Victoria Monet. Not a whole lot of people know who she is, but she's a really great music producer, and she's done songs for like Ariana Grande, and
Hasn't she collabed with her like?
oh
several
yeah,
times?
she's been in some of her songs. Does a lot of stuff for like the music producing side of things, and then she also has her own songs which are amazing. And I saw this clip on YouTube a long time ago of a song she did at some sort of like writing camp or something like that. I don't even know, but it samples the song "Mad World" by someone that I don't know. I forget. Who.
The song that's like.
It's like
all around me.
yeah, familiar faces. That song. It's like super sad and depressing and stuff. But she changes the words and like uses that like melody or whatever to make a really like fun song. I love it.
So good.
And that's all there is.
I'm just
have
surprised
been
it's not.
Yeah. I've been hyped for John's hype about this song.
I'm obsessed with
He
it,
showed me this
and it's
clip,
been
like-
months.
Yeah.
And fun little story, I actually talked to Miss Monet on the phone like a few days ago. It was crazy. It was wild. Still
saw his
freaking out about
tweet.
it. Yeah.
It was so vague too. You're just like, I just spoke to Victoria Monet, and I was like,
I know. I took it. I
What?
was like, you met her in person. I was like, why is she in Heath, Ohio?
She is not here, sadly, but I did talk to
Victoria
her on the phone.
Monet, come.
Yeah,
to Ohio.
if you're listening, she's our sponsor for this. Victoria Monet is sponsoring the podcast. Anyway, she like posted something on Instagram and Twitter, I think, about like this like hotline that you could call, and it's like she like it's like pre-recorded, and she's like talking to you, and she's like, press 1 to hear my new song, or press 2 to like ask me a question. And ask a question I did. I pressed 2 so fast. And it actually took me like 4 tries. Like I did it, and then it timed out, and then I did it 2 more times, and it timed out again. But on the 4th time, I pressed it, and there's like music playing or whatever, and then it cut out, and she says, "Hi." I'm like, whoa, this is insane. And we had this great conversation about like how we're both doing, just like chatting. We're friends now.
How are
so.
you doing?
Yeah, she was like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fine. How are you doing? I want to know how you're doing." She's like, "I went to training and whatever today. I'm doing good." And she let me ask my question that I've been longing to ask her, which was when that song is going to come out. And she told me that it isn't going to come out on this next project that she's doing, but it will be out in 2020. So I have a reason to live.
20. Do we know the name
I'm
of
just
it?
kidding. Huh?
Do you know the name of it?
The song?
Yeah.
I should have asked her that, but I didn't.
You didn't ask that?
No, I didn't.
What?
Well, because we were
Because I was
talking.
gonna say 2020. Wait, just you wait.
Just you wait.
Blank is coming, but I don't know the name.
This song,
The
untitled
song
track,
of
the song,
2020 is coming.
the summer song.
I'm
of,
honestly
I don't know if
surprised.
it's summer.
Because it sounds like it would be like a hit.
It
Like-
is
like-
a hit.
Like the horns.
It
like-
is a
like-
hit.
That
like,
Twitter
it
clip
just,
is
it
a,
just, it
it's
sounds
a hit.
like
That Twitter clip is the
it
hit.
sounds like it would be on like top the charts.
Mhm.
I'm just surprised it's not.
I hope it will.
Like
She
Ariana
deserves a
Grande
little
giving
more.
up 90% for the win.
Yeah. Which is, Amelia just quoted a song that Victoria Monet also helped write and sing on. She's
Yeah,
everywhere,
Ariana
man.
Grande's Seven Rings, they lost like 90% of the money because, you know, it sampled the
Oh.
da 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 da
My
da
favorite
da da
things
da da.
from The Sound of Music.
Yeah. But like it still was a banger. And so
Yeah.
like it, and then in Monopoly with her and Victoria Monet, they one of the lines is like gave up 90% for the win or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
And so like they didn't care.
And isn't it like, since they perform it live, they still have to pay them for that every time they perform it live too. So.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
They don't really care. They wanted to make a
Crazy,
good
yeah.
song, and so I hope
And make a
that she
good
won't
song
have,
they did.
I hope she won't have any like legal issue with that.
Doesn't matter. It's
I'm
going
sure
to be
they
a
get it
great
cleared.
song.
I doubt it.
It already is a great song. I'm just waiting for it.
Alrighty, is
So,
that
yeah.
all?
Well,
I think so.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Bark.
Thanks for
podcast.
sending your song
Yes, thanks for
recommendations.
sending in your song.
I
love
I hope
these.
you enjoyed our review.
If you
They were
think we
really
should have
great.
saved somebody else, let us know.
We don't care.
You're wrong.
what's done is done.
What's
They're
done is
dead.
done. We will send the serial killer named Kiana, who is on fire, your way. She
So
doesn't
watch
actually
out.
exist. She's fictional.
Hit woman on the side.
Hit one on the side.
That's what we said earlier. That's
Serial
never mind.
killer hit woman on the side.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Anyways,
Next
bye
slide.
guys. Thanks for
Bye.
listening.
See ya. Bye, Barkers.